Good morning, students. In the last class, we have completed the lesson I will do it, and today we will be continuing with with the grammar and vocabulary part of that lesson. And I hope you have remembered the story of the lesson I will do it. And what is the story about? Yes, Nagavara Rama Rao Narayana Murthy, the founder of Infosys, a leading IT company in the world. He is a pioneer of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. He is an icon of simplicity, uncompromising quality, and fairness. Apart from being a philanthropist, he believes in the motto powered by intellect and driven by values. He came from a poor family. His father was a high school teacher and an avid reader of English literature. He was sharp in studies. His senior used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. He could grasp theories of science faster than the speed of light. He wanted to study in the Indian Institutes of Technology or the IITs. He applied IIT test along with his friends. He didn't have any special books or coaching. He was the guide for the others. He sat alone below a tree and dreamed of studying at IIT. It was the ultimate aim for any bright boy at that age, as it still is today. He was then only 16 years old. He went to Bangalore and attended the entrance exam and qualified with a high rank. He asked his father to join him in IIT, but his father explained him about their economic position. He was disappointed. Narayana Murthy never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. He was an introvert by nature. His classmates were left for Madras for their studies. He went to the station to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. He said to himself without anger or jealousy, all students from the IITs should study well and do big things in life. Probably he was not aware that he was following the philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita. Your best friend is yourself, and your worst enemy is yourself. Later, he worked very hard and focused on one thing, never bothered about his personal life or comforts. He never used the help of any caste, community, or political connections to go up in life. A son of a school teacher showed other Indians it was possible to earn wealth legally and ethically. He built a team of people who were equally good. So, this was the story. I think you have remembered it. Okay, today now we will move to the grammar and vocabulary part. In that, first you have glossary, mandap, a raised platform, D-Day, a date on which something important is expected to happen. From the name given to June 6, 1944, the day on which the US, British, and other armies landed on the beaches of northern France in the Second World War. So D-Day is a day which something importance is expected to happen. Anna, a word used to address a respectable elder or older male. Icon, a famous person or thing that people admire and see as a symbol of a particular idea, way of life, etc. Philanthropist, one who devotes his service or wealth for the love of mankind. So there is in comprehension, you see second Roman number 2. Given below are some sentences from the lesson. What do they tell us about Narayana Murthy's qualities? Use the adjectives given in the box to describe Murthy's character. You may also use some more adjectives you like. So here they have given some adjectives in the box. See what are those adjectives: bright, obedience, introverted, hardworking, simple, uncompromising, philosophical, encouraging. These eight are adjectives which are given, and they are asking us to see here. Given below are some sentences from the lesson. And what do they tell us about Narayana Murthy's qualities? So they are asking us to explain about Narayana Murthy's qualities using these adjectives which are given in the box. So what are the qualities they have given in the table? You see here, I have already answered them, and I want you to write them in your textbook neatly without any spelling mistakes. See the first one in the table: serial number, sentences from the lesson, aspects of Murthy's character. So, in that first one, his seniors used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. So, what is the Murthy's character there? It is bright, means as he is a bright student, his seniors used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. Second one, he respects the elders' opinion, means it is obedience. Second one is obedience. First one is bright, second one is obedience. See the third, while others struggle to solve the problems in the question papers, he would smile shyly and solve them in no time, means brilliant, because everyone used to struggle to solve those problems, but he used to solve them very easily. So he's brilliant. So third one is brilliant. Fourth, his principle was never to hurt anyone. So it is gentle, as he don't want to hurt anyone, so the quality is gentle. Fourth is gentle. Fifth, he did not reply. He never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. So it is introverted, as he don't want to share his unhappiness or helplessness to anyone, so it is called as introverted. So fifth one is introverted. Sixth, he went to station to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. So see the sixth, what it is: encouraging. Why he went to say goodbye and good luck? As he want to encourage his friends. So sixth one is encouraging. Seventh, he never used the help of any caste, community or political connections to go up in life, means uncompromising. Seventh one is uncompromising. Eighth, he built a team of people who were equally good, means hardworking. Eighth is hardworking. Next, there is vocabulary, one word substitutes. Look at the underlined words in the following sentences from the lesson. So here they have given few sentences from the lesson. Today he has become an icon of simplicity, uncompromising quality and fairness, apart from being a philanthropist. So here the underlined word is philanthropist. See the second, he became a pioneer of India's software industry and started the information technology wave. So here the underlined word is pioneer. What is the meaning of philanthropist? A philanthropist is one who devotes his service or wealth for the love of mankind. So they have given the meaning. What is the meaning of philanthropist? Meaning of philanthropist is one who devotes his service or wealth for the love of mankind. So another one is pioneer. Who is a pioneer? A pioneer is a person who is the first to study and develop a particular area of knowledge, culture, etc., that other people then continue to develop. Okay, so we have observed that the meaning of a group of words is substituted with a word as in sentence 1 and 2. Words which replace a group of words or a full sentence effectively without creating any kind of ambiguity in the meaning of the sentences are called one word substitutes. The main purpose of using one word substitutes is to express the idea precisely and accurately. So, without disturbing the meaning of the sentences, the words which are used to replace the words which replace a group of words means a one word which replace the meaning of a group of words without changing the meaning, it will just replace the group of words or a full sentence effectively without creating any kind of ambiguity or in the meaning of the sentence. Means one word substitute means a word which is used instead of a full sentence or a group of words, and it will not change the meaning of those sentence or a word. Okay, it is called a one word substitute. So see here, let's look at some more one word substitutes. They have given here a table, in that serial number, word, meaning. First one is fatalist, a person who believes in fate. So the person who believes in fate is fatalist. Second one is centenarian, a person who is above 100 years is called centenarian. Third one, omnipresent, one who is present everywhere. Fourth, mercenary, a person who can do anything for money. Fifth, misogynist, one who hates women. Sixth, monogamy, a practice of having one wife or husband. Seventh, autobiography, a life history written by oneself. Biography, a life history written by somebody else. Ninth, honorary, a possession of which no salary is paid. 10th, ambiguous, a sentence whose meaning is unclear. So these are some one word substitutes they have given. So here tick the most appropriate one word substitutes for the following. So here they have given some, choose the correct answer for us. I have done it already for you. You just write the letter or underline the correct answer. Okay. First one, a person or thing that cannot be corrected. It is incorrigible. Incorrigible. It is D. First one is D. Second, a person of good understanding, knowledge and reasoning power. Means intellectual. A person of good understanding, knowledge and reasoning power means intellectual. Second is B. Third, a person who knows many languages. Polyglot. C. Third one is C. Fourth one who possesses many talents. Versatile. Fourth one is A. Fifth, words inscribed on a tomb. Epitaph. Epitaph. Okay, fifth one is D. First one is D, second one is B, third one is C, fourth one is A, and fifth one is D. Okay, here there is a project work. You have read about Nick Vujicic, who has accomplished every seemingly impossible thing in life, despite having the most difficult form of disability. You have read about Narayana Murthy, who is one of the most remarkable example to win over the unbeatable difficulties. You may also have heard or read about some remarkable Indian women such as Sudha Murthy, Sudha Chandran, Kiran Bedi, and many other women who have crossed all the hurdles to become successful. So, work in pairs and make a list of qualities you like in your partner. Exchange the list with your partner. Assess whether you want to and more words describing your own qualities in it. All qualities are present in all of us, though some are better developed than others. Qualities help us live well and solve problems that we may come across in our lives. So, what you have to write is, you have to write about your friend, any friend, any one friend. Okay, you have to write about your friend, listing of what you have to list in that. You have to make a list of qualities which you like in your friend. Okay, you have to write a paragraph mentioning the qualities which you like in your friend. Okay, this is your homework, and we will be completing the remaining part of the lesson in the next session. Thank you. Have a good day.